Hi, good day everybody. I'm Natasha and welcome to my channel. Today I'm making this Miss Lioness soap with Jamaican colors. I also made it with some mango seed butter and aloe vera gel and some shea butter. But I will admit that the design of this soap was a bit challenging for me. So if you want to see me go ahead and make this soap and go through the trials and tribulations, stay tuned for the rest of the video. Here I am actually mixing my lye, water, and sugar solution with my hard and soft oils. So everything is melted together, and the reason why I put sugar in my lye solution is because it has a tendency to add bubbles to your soap. It adds more lather to the soap, quite frankly. Some of the butters that I use were mango seed butter and shea butter. And one of my favorite oils that I love using in my soap is avocado oil, which I just love it. I also love using aloe vera gel. I feel like it's awesome in soap. However, at this point, I just was not sure what my design was going to be, quite frankly, because I have a male version Jamaica soap called Mr. Kingston, and that design, I use the inner part swirl. But for this soap, I still wasn't sure yet. So the only thing I was sure about at this point was just mixing the colors together, and then I was gonna go from there. Okay, here is when I start mixing the colors. So if you don't know, the beautiful colors of Jamaica are green, yellow, and black. And I really liked how these colors looked in the finished product. They were bright, they were vibrant, and they actually cured pretty well in the soap itself. I was a little concerned that I would get fading, but actually I didn't. This black is actually coconut charcoal, excuse me, and it's a natural additive. It really helps with pulling oils out of your skin and help to naturally cleanse your body. So I was glad to have put a natural fragrance. Not fragrance. What am I talking about? I was glad to put a natural colorant in the soap itself. But I really love how these colors look together. I think they just look great. Okay, here you see that I'm actually really trying to incorporate that aloe vera gel and fragrance oil as much as possible. I want to blend it into that batter and that soap batter as much as possible, because what I don't want is to have soap that has any fragrance oil that's leaking or not incorporated, nor do I want to have any aloe vera that's pronounced in the soap where you can see it. I want it blended all throughout. So that's why you see me constantly blending as much as possible. So here's where I'm tidying up a bit before I start pouring into the mold. So for whatever reason, I always start out with a plan that, okay, this is not going to be messy, and then boom, it just, I guess I feel like I'm so worried that it's going to spill that I end up spilling it. But it ended up working out in the end. I didn't panic, which is kind of important in soap making. You can't panic. But it ended up working out. I loved this method of doing this design. I wasn't really sure if it was going to work. I was a little concerned about the black, and actually when I actually start doing the mantra swirl, you'll see how the black set up a bit quicker than the yellow and the green, which is fine. It's fine. The design came out pretty good, but I just wish that I was a little bit quicker on mixing the soaps and the colorants together so I can have more of a fluid batter so that the design could have came out a bit more cleaner. And I'll try again. I don't know if I'm going to film that, but I still really loved the way this soap came out, even though this looks like a disaster. I have soap everywhere. I was seriously, listen, you can't be perfect with everything. You just can't panic and go crazy. But again, you'll see that I end up recovering from these fumbles, but it really did turn out okay. After I cleaned up a bit and everything, then I started doing the swirl itself. I decided to start in the middle and actually go around. Now get into this design. Oh my goodness, this just looks awesome. I'm sorry, look how the colors go together. Oh my goodness. If you see your flag's colors just blend together like that, oh my goodness. I'm not gonna lie, I was so open when I saw the way the design started to come out. Although you see how on some parts of the yellow the black didn't pull through, That's because the black set up quicker than the yellow and the green. So the next time I do this soap, I'm gonna make sure that I have the batter more fluid so that there's more of the black in the yellow in addition to the black being in the green, because I really wanted to incorporate that, because when you cut the soap, you're gonna see variations, but that's okay. This is about 30 hours later. Oh yeah. And look at the soap. Look at it. It dried. It was really nice. And look at that. Look at just look at it. It just it just looks so awesome to me. I know I could do better and I will do better, but I just loved how it looked. So just to explain briefly, the cutting process for this soap was a little different. Right here, it's just, that's the Mr. Kingston soap. I'm trying to use it to get an idea of how to measure it, because I didn't buy my single cutter soap yet. I have my multi-cutter soap, but I didn't buy my single cutter soap yet. So I'm trying to figure out the best way to cut this soap so that you can see the design. I'm not cutting this soap the typical way that I would regularly cut it, which is from the top to the bottom, because you're not going to see the design. I literally have to cut it in blocks. I mean, you'll see what I mean, but I have to cut it in blocks and then cut those blocks into pieces for you to see the actual design underneath. But I'll let the video play and you'll see exactly what I mean. So right here, I'm just knowing that I have an inch to deal with, because now I'm about to cut the blocks. I have to turn it in the other direction in order for you to see the actual design itself of the swirls that I did. Otherwise, you're just gonna see lines. And actually, I do make a mistake in the cut, and you're gonna see the video itself. But I will say that I really liked how the design came out. I just wish that the black was cleaner and that it went into the yellow as much as it went into the green. But look at that design. Look at the way that it just combines with all the colors. It just looks so nice. And guys, this soap smells so good. I use black raspberry vanilla, and when I tell you it smells good, oh my goodness, it just smells so good. But look at that design. Oh my goodness, I love it. So why did I name this soap Lioness? Well, a lioness woman is one that, in my opinion, is bold. She's fearless, she's dedicated to her responsibilities, and she's faithful to them. She's courageous, and she's very empowering. And many times women wear many hats, and we don't even know what encompasses wearing that hat, but we do it because we want the outcome to be good. We want the best for everybody that surrounds us. We treat everyone like family. And I felt like this name encompassed this soap. And one of my favorite songs, even though I didn't plan this, but one of my favorite songs is Lioness on the Rise by Queen Ifrica. You guys have to look up Queen, Ifrica. When I tell you that song, I can't. That song is beautiful. Very, very beautiful. but I really feel like that this name really encompassed this soap. It wasn't planned to, but I really like the name. I also want to mention too that the name also implies that a lioness woman is a protector too. She's a protector of all that she cares about, and that also to me defines that name. Now I don't really know what happened. I'm not sure if it was just the design didn't go all the way through or if I cut it wrong. But look at the lines. Wrong. Eh. You see, I got mad like, yeah, right, Natasha. Yeah, right. I don't know what happened. I don't know, but it's okay. It smells good and it will be used. Sometimes you make mistakes. It's okay. You live and you learn and you try not to do it again. So I'm beveling the soap, and sometimes you can use a potato peeler, sometimes you can use the actual apparatus, but look at that. That is beautiful. I'm sorry. That's beautiful. That's awesome. I think the one thing I will do different is I will blend the aloe vera more into the batter because I kind of feel like I see pieces of the aloe vera in the soap. I don't really want to see it. So we'll see what happens as this soap cures, but I at the conclusion of making this, I decided this is definitely a nice, elegant soap. Now the front look kind of wonky a little bit, but look at the male soap. Anyway, guys, thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your day.